Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Nico V here, back with another episode of Partner in a Year, the series where I um, just document my weekly steps to trying to get to the title of Twitch Partner within the span of 1 year. Um, Pretty deep into it now, so again, this is kind of just this whole thing coming towards the end of it is really more just a vlog, just so I can keep documenting my experiences because again, I want to. This is something that I like really do want to just like follow through with. Like I don't want to like half-ass it. I do want to go to the end, even if the goal is not like reachable or within sight, right? So we will talk about what we did last week, and I think I'm gonna take an opportunity for this episode to talk about a little more personal things, just because again I don't have much to say with the streaming other than like a brief summary of the games I played, and then um and like my thoughts on the games. And I'm accomplishing. I know it seems like I've like given up, but I'm accomplishing this. I'm accomplishing the Twitch partner thing. Like there's like other ways that I'm trying to get at it, if that makes sense. So let's talk about what we did last week. So last week we beat Fear 2. Very strange ending. Not one that I quite expected. Also, I got a haircut, but I didn't do it, so I have a little bit of bedhead, so I apologize. But yeah, very strange ending for Fear 2. It was just a little. The game was fun. It was a fun game. The slow mo is cool. I do miss the leaning, but I thought the gunplay was good, even if like most of the guns were not as good as the first gun you get. I guess that's like the Halo thing too. I had a great soundtrack too. Really enjoyed the soundtrack of Fear 2. But yeah, Fear 2 was fun. So maybe we'll move on to Fear 3 sometime in the future. But actually, we did start another single player game, and that game was Postal. So I need to give a big thank you to Jared. Jared gifted me Postal 2 because it was $2. That game is insane. That game, okay. So the what Postal 2 is it's essentially, I thought what it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be a boomer shooter. Like I don't know why I thought that. I thought it was gonna be like a Doom Eternal style boomer shooter. Um, and I don't know why I thought that. I guess there's a version of it called Postal 2 Brain Damage that's like more boomer shooter esque. So maybe that's what I was thinking of. But the Postal 2 that I played it felt like a meme game. It felt like one of those games where it kind of is like an actual shit post. It's a game where you can like where you're just kind of an insane person and you're going around doing like mundane tasks, but also you're killing people and you're like pissing on them, and sometimes you have to piss on yourself, and you smoke crack and all that. And sorry, something in my throat. Um, it was just very odd. Um, but whatever. It was fun. The thing is, it's a game where like the mechanics aren't that fun. Some of it is fun. Like some of the gameplay is good, but like the shooting and stuff is not like the best. I feel like relies on the fact that most of it relies on like the shock value of like all the stuff you can do, and I feel like that wears off pretty quickly, like a few hours into the game. Um, it's there's a lot of walking to do. Some of it doesn't make a whole lot of sense in terms of like how NPCs react to you and stuff. I thought that all of them were just very. It was just weird. It felt like it was supposed to be like a GTA style game where you had a meter where if you did enough bad things, then people would come after you. But it just felt like everyone was always coming after me. But yes, just very strange game. It was fun. I had fun with it because that was one of those games where I could just chill and kind of like talk with chat because of how much like downtime there was, and because it wasn't super engaging. But yeah, Postal 2, very strange game. Jared did give it to me, so again, I'm like big thanks to him. And I think I'm gonna play the next. I need to play one of the DLCs. He said that's one of the goals, and he did give me the version with all the DLCs. So maybe we will do that next week. Who knows? And yeah, so that was pretty much it for the stream side of things. I kind of wanted to. I said earlier I wanted to talk about like more personal matters now. I don't really know how to like go into this or lead into this because this isn't something that I feel like I'm very comfortable talking about. But I want to talk about like getting sad for no reason. Does that ever happen to you guys? I feel like lately this past week I've just been very sad for no reason. I feel like things have been going really well for me, and I feel like nothing like nothing's wrong. I feel like my life's going. Oh, I guess it'd be that way for you guys. I feel like it's going. It's on an up. It's climbing. I'm not in like a rut or anything, but I just feel like I get sad. Like I feel like I feel sad daily, and I really wonder why that is. Because I'm the kind of person that like I try not to. I feel like I'm very emotional, but also I try to separate my emotions from like what's like logical, if that makes sense. Like part of me is like I feel sad, right? But then there's a part of me in my head that's saying I don't really have a reason to, and I'm always like reminding myself of everything like good that's happened and how things are actually getting better for once, you know? Like I like a couple weeks ago I felt really good. A couple weeks ago I was feeling like I was feeling great because of just how uh just how well things are going for me. Um but then it just happened that like this week just I feel like I'm in a rut. And it's like I'm not in a rut, but like I feel like it. So I guess that's something that I wanted to talk about. And I wonder I just wonder like why that is, you know? I wonder if it's something inside of me like maybe it's something where like I'm scared of things changing or I'm scared of like success or whatever because I heard those were real things. So maybe my like I don't know. I feel like I'm a kind of person where every time something is going well or I'm getting slightly like I'm getting happier or I'm in like a good state, I feel like I'm just destined to crash. I'm like destined to go back to being sad. And it's come to a point where even in the moments where I'm enjoying myself and I'm enjoying like life and being alive and living and I'm like looking forward to what I can do throughout the day, when though like even though I'm in that state, there's like this thing in the back of my head that keeps saying that this isn't gonna last or this is temporary and I will be back to being sad in no time, if that makes sense. And if this is a little too personal, a little too heavy for you guys, feel free to tune out. I wouldn't blame you, but again, for this video diary, I don't have much else to talk about, but that's just something that's been on my mind lately. I don't know why and I don't like it, but I feel like there's a part of me that likes being sad, if that makes sense. Like it's like if I'm doing well and I'm like being happy, then I feel like my mind just does this thing where it just like locks onto like the tiniest little like inconvenience or something that upsets me and it just like focuses on it and it's just like dwell in this. And I feel like I'm doing so hard in my head to like go against that. Like I feel like I've just been training myself. And this is not something that's new to me either. This is something that I feel like I've just dealt with my whole life. Um and it really just sucks because I want to be I want to be feeling like I did 2 weeks ago. So and nothing has changed negatively. Like I just need to like make that clear. Nothing has gone wrong or gone bad in my life to where I feel like it should be such a big change. Um so I'm wondering like why am I like this, you know? And this is something maybe I probably should have saved to say during a stream, but I don't know. I just wanted to like get that out there and express that because it kind of sucks. I won't lie. I don't I don't understand it. I really don't. I'm gonna hope that and I also while I did say that like I like wallowing in sadness and there's times where I say to myself the happiness, the happy times won't last. Um, I feel like this will pass too. I think that this will definitely come to pass. I think that there's more good things in store for me later, and that's something that I've never like admitted before or like said to myself or truly believed because I never thought I like deserved any of that. But I think now I can say positively that like I think that this will pass. I think that this is just like a little speed bump in the road, and we'll get over it, like we always do. But I do have to think I do have to wonder why exactly this affects me in such a drastic manner. But yeah, I don't really have much else to say on the subject other than like what like just why just me wondering. But I just wanted to clear my thoughts. Thank you for letting me do that to you guys and anyone that's listening. So we're gonna end the episode there. I'll see you guys next week. I think next week I think is gonna be a pretty busy week. So next week we might do a one stream week. We might just do one stream on Monday to play Gears of War with Garrett, because I really love playing Gears of War with Garrett. Um, and then yeah, so we'll see how that goes. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.